why people even start to use drugs? What do you think about it? A bit louder, please.
Because they sell.
Yes, because they saw other opinions. Should I?
Drug users are usually might happen because of some psychological problems, some family problems, family issues. That's not a question that has an answer because it's an exception. If there's an exception, you can't answer the question directly.
Yeah, but I mean, what possibilities can be?
Statistics?
No, possibilities.
Possibilities, there are a lot of possibilities. Psychological problems, like family issues, relationship issues, or just some rich guy who has that's money who just wants to have fun.
In Sherlock Holmes, he used drugs because he was bored and his mind wasn't working, and he were using drugs to help himself to think more.
Isn't there a mention?
Regarding all this, I can say that the use of drugs has caused many crimes. Dealing drugs itself is a crime. Also, a lot of the times cartels put the drugs in trucks, and the truck driver has no idea what is in there because all he has to do is do the job and get it done. And when they do get caught, they're the ones thrown in jail, despite not knowing what's in those boxes. So not only do they use drugs, which is a crime, but they also throw innocent people into prison.
I mean, say that the buyers and sellers need to take same place.
I don't know, regarding all that, I was making a separate point. I wasn't saying that it's the main point, the main goal. I was simply making a separate statement.
Should we continue?
Yeah, sure. So, in my opinion, why do people start using drugs? So, as Mari said, it's because of trauma and family problems. So, in order to silence the pain in themselves, they distract themselves with drugs. Or people are forced to. Sometimes they don't know that they are using drugs. Example, sometimes there's drugs in food, so they eat the food not knowing there's drugs. Or they're forcibly using drugs, or in order to fit in the company, they start using drugs to be cool.
Understand what moral responsibility means. It means having the power to choose right or wrong, having control over one's actions and the consequences that follow. But drug users, by definition, are often people struggling with addictions, dependency, and social psychological pressure. Addiction is not moral choice. It's a medical condition that affects brain and behavior. Holding addicts responsible for violence caused by drug cartels or trafficking is like blaming a patient that the patient for the crimes of doctor who sells fake medicine. That's my first point.
It happens in 1 in a million moments because mostly drug users are using it for their enjoyment. Yes.
If you
Not
look
for
at the
me.
statistics, it's not like too much difference. It's like I think even there's more people with medical conditions because there are some meds that affect you to have drug addiction. For example, while operating, they put some actually really strong meds, and if you have used drugs before, they do not help. That's
Okay, I understand. But about it, honestly, I don't know.
Helen?
You said that people who use drugs have problems with their family, or
Yeah, was an example.
Robert. But what about rich people who's doing it for fun and they're gonna protect drug sellers, and in fact they're not gonna be in jail?
You think that they don't have any problem?
Yeah, even rich people have.
But what they use, and they supporting drug sellers, and they're getting more, but they need to be in jail, and they protect
If
drug sellers.
you're saying that any buyer is supporting the drug sellers,
I said rich.
yes,
They have money.
Okay, well, let's say it's about rich people. Rich people are doing it for fun, you said, right? Yeah. I mean, say that all the rich people do it for fun, because there are some rich people who have even more problems than we do.
Broke human's life, but drug users broke their life.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's it. You can say that drug sellers, drug buyers need to take same responsibility. It's not logical.
Should I read my second point if there are more questions?
Luzan.
Yes, using drugs. I think it's because obviously that they are rich, they have so many connections, and often the chances are so small of getting caught by the police because most of the time they even have connections with policemen. So
Yeah, I can't defend them because they're actually doing something right, something wrong. That's the fact that we can't affect the rich people using drugs.